Welcome to Con with John, Early Attack Strategies, Part 1. Examples of an early attack. I am going to discuss a recent game that I was involved in and would like to dedicate this video to the person who played Czechia in a game I played recently where I am Poland. Look at the nation of Czechia in Overkill. 5 cities, landlocked, very compact. Quite a few nearby target nations to attack. These same quite a few nations can also attack Czechia. Due to its compactness, Czechia can launch a strong, day one, immediate 10, even 12 unit attack on Poland, Germany, or Austria, possibly Hungary as well. It means leaving his homeland undefended, for a while. On the other hand, Czechia can be strongly attacked from all of these potential targets, regardless of what Czechia does. Austria and Hungary are pretty compact nations themselves. Compact country means easy, easy to mobilize for attack, easily attacked by others. If Czechia sends 12 units in one stack to take a unit from any of his neighbors, that leaves exactly 0 units in his homeland. So this is definitely an all-out attempt to either get a very strong start or to die fast and start a new game. On the other hand, leaving 2 units behind is not a strong defense anyways. My take on it is, don't leave your homeland undefended, unless there is a specific goal in mind, like taking over parts of Poland, Germany, Austria, or Hungary, hopefully leading to taking over the whole country. In this case, going all out can give you big rewards at the risk of getting taken out of the game, which arguably is better than just muddling along as a weak nation. Waiting for a strong nation to mobilize against you is not a strong alternative strategy. You have 3 sets of armies if you are going full out on an early attack. Wave 0, your initial invasion force, is the units that you start the game with. Wave 1 is after you build your first set of recon vehicles, which will come out at about the same time. Wave 2 is after you build your second round of units. I recommended making 3 army bases in an earlier video about early game attacks. 4 would be an alternative, so that waves 1 and 2 can have an additional unit each. The additional attack can start immediately with the starting units, or can be delayed to include the first wave of units. 5 recon units in the main attack stack instead of 2 is a nice improvement in attack power. This also gives you more time to get your troops to where they need to be. For a compact nation like Czechia, getting your troops together is not so much of an issue. For other countries, being the opposite of compact makes it longer to combine units. In some circumstances, it is better to wait until the second wave of units are built to launch your attack. For example, if you and an ally are both attacking the same nation together, then getting 2 full waves of units from 2 different countries allows both you and your ally to launch a very strong attack, while also allowing for both of you to have decent home defenses. Immediate attack. Your 10 or 12 units are in the main attack force, and not much, if any, is left for defense. Extra units make the attack stronger, and if you get attacked by someone else while you are launching your attack, then a couple of extra defending units are not likely to make a difference. So going all in for an initial attack seems to be a solid strategy. A Wave 1 attack is your initial army, but with 3 extra recon vehicles in your main attack stack. Plus, you can more easily make a stack of 12 units, not just 10, along with a possible secondary attack stack. Your air superiority fighter can scout out provinces and cities to see which of them are garrisoned. Not very many provinces will be garrisoned early in the game. Cities may or may not be garrisoned, and knowing a city is not garrisoned can be important information. 6 or 7 city nations can use the extra 2 or 4 starting units either as additional units in the starting attack or held back to start a home defense. Try it multiple times in different ways and see how it turns out. Play the same game strategy and modify it as needed, and learn how to pull it off reasonably successfully. Always keep in mind that very often random effects have a huge effects on the end result. Early game results. Five city nations essentially have to leave their homeland undefended to make a strong early attack, so it's risky. And in this game, Chechia sent all 12 of his units at me from the start. 10 in one stack went for Wroclaw, and 2 units went to the provinces west of there. All 14 of my original units eventually joined in the defense of Wroclaw. I was able to repel the attack. I was lucky, very lucky. I was online when his units first entered my homeland territory. I was able to quickly respond to his attack. I was already moving my units south, and they were already in nice stacks, so they could get to Wroclaw in time. Overall results, he lost all 10 of his attacking units, and he suicided his last 2 soon after that. I lost a ton of units, and I was very weak after the attack. My homeland was undefended. Fortunately for me, no one marched in to take advantage of this deficiency. I have mostly recovered from this setback. Good news for Chechia, he can quickly go on to a new game. He tried this attack, it failed. So try again, and when it succeeds in future games, he will get a pretty strong position. His attack was really well put together. Things he could have done differently. Put all 12 units in one stack. Not sure if that is really necessary most of the time. It was lucky and miraculous for me that I was able to get so much force to Wroclaw so quickly. However, an extra 2 units in the original attack might have gotten him Wroclaw, though it still would have cost him a lot of units. He could have set a timer and logged on when his units were close to Wroclaw, close enough for his recon vehicles to identify exactly what units I had in Wroclaw. He would have found that I had 7 units at the time. 10 against 7 is a win for the 10 with sizable losses. Then he would have had to decide, attack anyways, retreat and make peace, or retreat and sidestep Wroclaw to go to a different city. I eventually added all 7 of my remaining units to the defense. He could have gotten diplomatic help. A German, Hungarian, Ukrainian, or Belarusian attack happening at the same time would have caused me to crumble and disintegrate, or Baltic states or Sweden for that matter. No one attacked me. Austria was his coalition partner south of Chechia, and Austria did not send troops to join in. Austria could have sent a stack to Krakow, taken that city, and then expanded from there. Joint attacks overwhelm even the best and luckiest defense. If the guy who played Chechia is viewing this video, my hat is off to you. Your attack was well executed, and you deserve better. Usually, such an attack will get you to the city with few or possibly very few losses. This wraps up this video. I hope that you like it and also hope that you learn from it, even if you use these strategies and tips against me. Please like and subscribe.